Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm back with another video that is not a reading wrap up. Can we believe it? That's crazy. I had like low-key given up on YouTube just because I hated editing these videos. I low-key, like, editing is the bane of my existence. But posting is so fun. Filming is so fun. So I've decided I'm just gonna get through it. And I also just wanted to talk to you guys because I literally graduated college 6 months ago. And it's what a 6 months it's been. So I thought we could do some makeup. I'm not going anywhere. It's literally like, I don't even know what time it is. It's like 8 p.m. And we could just talk about life and, you know. I hope you notice a difference. I am finally using my back camera and I also got a ring light for my birthday. So, you know. For skincare, I did go in with the Milky Toner when I first washed my face, and I actually forgot to put moisturizer on, but I'm gonna put on the Ordinary, whatever this is. So yeah, like I said, it has been 6 months since I graduated. I graduated at the beginning of May, and I have really done nothing since. That's actually a lie. I did go to Chicago. I lived in Chicago with my sibling for like 2-ish months. And I was looking for jobs there because I actually really like Chicago. I've been to Chicago, I think that time was like my 6th or 7th time, honestly, going to Chicago. Like, I really like it, and I, could have definitely seen myself living there. But also, I got really homesick, and also, I don't think I'm ready to be a grown-up. I won't lie to you. As part of the reason why I came home. And then also, I had only gotten one interview while I was up there, which I'm very thankful for because there are people that like don't get any interviews, and so just the one. And it was definitely an interesting experience. I learned from it, and it wasn't even a bad interview. I didn't get it, obviously, but also kind of made me realize like I really do want to work in healthcare. My degree, I was in the liberal arts college at UT, and I got a health and society degree. You're probably thinking, what is that? Yeah, what is that? Why is that the name of my degree? It's basically public health, but it's more of like a sociological lens. So I'm not like learning like hospital policies or whatever, but I'm learning like how the policies are affecting people. And I'm learning, well, I say learning, I'm done learning. I've completed it. But basically just how people interact with the healthcare system and what is working for people and what's not. And so like I could do a lot. I'm just currently not doing anything. So I applied to a lot of jobs. I feel like I'm in the same boat as everyone else, applying to a million jobs, people not responding, even with rejection letters. And also, if I do get a rejection, it's either like almost immediate or it's months and months later. It's never in the time frame that makes sense. Why do my eyebrows look like this? Why did I do this? So career-wise, it's been interesting, and I'm kind of taking a break right now from like applying for real jobs because, like I said, I don't think I'm ready to be a grown-up. I really don't. So that's why I'm back home. I'm just trying to save money, and I low-key might be doing grad school. But the thing is, I don't even know what I want to do. My last year of undergrad, I did do a thesis program, and so I wrote it was like 40-50 page, I don't even remember how much it ended up being, but I did like a whole research project like over the course of the school year, and I enjoyed it because I liked the topic. Like, I enjoyed interviewing people, I liked seeing the different answers, but then like when it came to writing the paper, my brain, I did not enjoy that much. This is the About Face Performer Foundation. I am in the shade M2 Olive. I absolutely love this stuff. Oh my gosh, I highly recommend it. And I'm not opposed to like going back to school per se, but I just am like, I don't really have anything I'm interested in researching right now. And that's what most like graduate programs are, is writing another thesis. And I'm like, I don't know if that's something I want to do right now. And I'm just like, there's not many programs, I feel like, that you don't have to do that. I did consider doing social work because I think like kind of counseling and working with like underserved communities does definitely interest me. I'm just like not really sure how I want to interact with them, and I just was like, you know what, social work I feel like I could do a lot with. And so I reached out. One of my best friends, her older sister did social work, and I mean she really like thinks the program is like great. Obviously she did it and she likes it, but I'm also just like, I'm so at a just I don't know point of my life, and I'm okay with it, but at the same time I'm not. But I just really need some direction right now, and I don't have any direction. This always happens to me whenever I get too excited about my makeup. I do my makeup out of order. I usually do my eyes first. I don't know why I put foundation on. I was like, why do I look insane? Because I didn't do my eyes. We're gonna go kind of crazy. I'm gonna use my Danessa Myricks multi-chrome pigment in Twin Flames. It's this really fun like green, like kind of looks blue sometimes, kind of purpley. So let's just go for it. I have been applying to more part-time jobs just so I have something to do and I can kind of, you know, make money as I kind of decide what I want to do career-wise. And so I applied to like Planet Fitness, I applied to Ulta, I applied to Bath and Body Works, and fun fact, I actually just got a call today that I did get the job at Bath and Body Works. So your girl will be working at Bath and Body Works. But I also applied. It's not like a funny job, but if you just like know me as a person, it's funny. I applied to be a substitute teacher. I think substitutes are very important, and honestly I really applied because I was like, I know there's a shortage of substitutes, there's a shortage of teachers too, because nobody wants to pay teachers, which I don't understand. But I was like looking at my resume and I was like, my resume is really geared towards education, which is so strange to me because I'm like, I think in like middle school I wanted to be a teacher. I thought about being a math teacher, but I just realized like I don't really like kids like that. Like I don't, you know, see myself in an environment where I'm like shaping young minds or whatever. But I was just like, my resume is very geared towards education, so I was like, I feel like it would be, you know, pretty easy for me to get it. So I'm not like officially doing either of these jobs yet. I'm gonna be starting these like probably like November-ish. But it's, yeah, I don't know what possessed me really, but I'm gonna have 2 jobs now. So I'm gonna be extra not unemployed. But as far as like just being unemployed, I mean, I've been having the time of my life, honestly. I definitely think I don't think I've been bored once. Like I am very easily entertained by myself. Like, you know, I've been doing TikToks. I've been making a lot of book content. I think I'm gonna try and do a little bit more lifestyle, I think, on my TikTok as well. Like I know next week I'm gonna have kind of a busy day. So low-key might even do a YouTube vlog. Who knows? But I've been enjoying that, and yeah, I was just having a lot of fun with that, and I enjoyed like how editing only took me like 5 minutes on TikTok. So I've been like, now why would you do that? Been kind of neglecting YouTube, you know, coming on here every 2 months to do the occasional book video. But YouTube is really fun. It really is fun every once in a while to do a longer video. So I definitely want to try and do a little bit more. Again, I'm going to be having 2 jobs, so who knows how long this little stint that I have is going to last. But I definitely want to try and do more book content, more different book content. There was one point where I was doing Sims videos. Maybe I'll throw a Sims video in there at some point again. I don't even know. But I'm just really trying to have fun with it. I'm just like, I'm literally 22. I hate thinking about it every single time. 22, like, I should be having fun. I should be having fun with this, so I am. Speaking of books, I am currently reading, well, technically I'm not currently reading anything. The other day I finished Alchemized by Senlin Yu, and I did post a review on TikTok. Did you go watch it? And I really wanted to hurry up and read something kind of lighthearted so I didn't get into like a big slump. But I low-key think I'm getting into a slump. So then I started reading this other book that I got at a book festival in Chicago called Shadowed Obsession. And it's like a dark rom-com, which you'd think because I just said I didn't want to read anything dark, but I'm like, is it really dark if it's a dark rom-com, you know? And I got like 30 pages. I don't even know. I don't really like it right now. I don't think it's exactly what I'm in the mood for. So I'm actually going to start Morbidly Yours later tonight after I'm done. I'm probably gonna film a bunch of TikToks because like, look at my makeup. I've been reading recently. Oh, fun fact, my sister actually gave me her Kindle. She recently moved and she found her Kindle. This was so funny to me. It might not even be funny to you, but she found it and I was just playing around with it because I was like, I've thought about getting a Kindle, but I just don't think I'm an e-reader girly. And I was looking at it and I was like, actually, this is so fun. Like, I could really see myself like using this, like especially at night. And my sister went, damn, just take it. Oh my gosh. Mind you, I was not asking her for it. Like, I genuinely did not have the intention of trying to like guilt trip her into giving it to me. But I was just like, girl, are you sure? Like, I wasn't even asking for it. She's like, yeah, I don't even use it. And I was like, well, you don't have to tell me twice. So I have a Kindle now. I did start my free trial of Kindle Unlimited and I started reading, what is that book called? Oh, I started reading Breaking Dawn. I have the physical copy, but that book is just so big. I say after I finish a 1,000-page dark fantasy, but that book is just so big and I really just didn't have the motivation, but I was like, it's free on here, so maybe I'll read through it faster. And I read that on the plane home. And then I got to a part, there's a part where it's in Jacob's point of view. I didn't know that. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I hate Jacob so much. Sorry, but not. And I've actually read 2 of Ali Hazelwood's novellas on there. I read the like newest spooky one, Hot for Slayer. That was so cute, so good. And then I just read Cruel Winter with you, which, is it winter? No, it's not. It's very far from it actually. But I canceled my subscription because I was like, I have so many physical books right now that I don't think I'm going to be touching my Kindle anytime soon. So I canceled that. But in the new year, my goal is to utilize my library more. I also made a TikTok vlog where I went to the library and I got 2 different library cards that day. And so I want to use my library more and use Libby and use my Kindle for that. And I'll probably get Kindle Unlimited like maybe again next year, but I really want to focus on my physical TBR before the year is over. So I'll probably do like all the books I want to read before the video's over. Right. I'll probably do a books I want to read before the year is over video. So I have ideas. I just also don't have the phone storage or the energy to do them sometimes. So I was thinking about getting a camera. I just don't know. Yeah, that's my answers. I don't know. I think I'm gonna finish up my eyes and do lips, and then I think that's really all I have to say, honestly. That is my makeup, and those are pretty much all of my updates post-grad. I think the moral of the story is do what makes you happy. I actually don't know if that's the moral of the story. Actually, no, the moral of the story is, you know, whatever pace you're at is okay, because I guarantee you somebody's in the same boat or maybe even worse when it comes to this whole finding a job after college thing. So it's okay. Just live life, girl. Thank you so much for watching. I will hopefully be back with a video before the year's over. No promises, but I'm in a YouTube content creation mood right now. All right, I will see you guys next time. Bye. Bye at the same damn time.